Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and we're out here on the Las Vegas Strip. We're going to check out the Bellagio Conservatory during the daytime in this video. And I'm about to take that long trek, and those of you who have been to the Las Vegas Strip know what I'm talking about. That long trek to the actual Bellagio, which is behind the lake here, or what people call the fountains. I call it a lake because that's what it is most of the time. It's fountains every 15 minutes or every half hour, depending upon the time of year or time of day. But for the most part, it's a lake. So this video is made post-COVID, and there's going to be two conservatory videos, one during the daytime, which is this video, and one in the evening because it looks completely different at night and it's just as beautiful, and I wanted to make a video on that as well. As I said, this is post-COVID, so those of you who have been to the Bellagio or the Bellagio Conservatory already know that there's a different traffic pattern here. The main entrance is blocked off with these planters. They're actually orange trees, how appropriate for a conservatory. And that makes this more or less the exit. The entrance is around towards the left, so let's head over there. This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. Holy hydrangea, Batman! And as with everything post-COVID here in Las Vegas, the entrance to the conservatory is limited. You have one entrance, and they're allowing one person in for every person that leaves. And there's no temperature check here, but there was one when I entered the hotel, so that's that. So, while we're waiting in line here, a special shout out to Sheila Shindy, who spotted Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, in the Link Promenade video, which was uploaded about a week ago. And also to Wise Malik, who spotted Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, in several Vegas videos recently. I'm just starting to lose track with him. If you want to check out other Bellagio Conservatory videos, they changed there's several on this channel, by the way. They changed their display 4 times a year with the change of this season. So when you're visiting the New York channel, just type in conservatory in the search bar and you'll see all the conservatory videos I've done so far. I know we've covered spring, fall, and summer. I've never been here in the winter at the conservatory, and from what I understand, there's a beautiful Christmas display, but I just haven't visited it yet, and that's going to be on my bucket list sometime. So I think these guys in the red coats are communicating with each other. There's some here at the entrance, and there's some at the exits, and the exit guys are letting the entrance guys know how many they can let in, judging by the amount of people that are leaving. And after waiting in line for what seemed like a minute, I asked one of these red coats, "Hey, do you guys know who I am?" And their response was, a fat old man in a Hawaiian shirt with a New York attitude? Apparently, they know exactly who I am. So one of the first things I noticed visiting the conservatory here post-COVID is there's lots and lots of roped-off areas. So where you used to be able to visit the conservatory and just go in any direction you wanted to, you're pretty much forced to follow a pattern here. Which is pretty good because you get to see the entire display, but it becomes an issue when people are trying to take pictures. So I have a great traveling tip for you guys if you're traveling post-COVID in Vegas or for anywhere for that matter. If you don't shower, people tend to stay away from you, and social distancing really isn't a problem. Now this particular visit is a summer visit, and it's called the Japan Journey Magical Kansai. The exhibit takes guests on a cultural voyage through the land of the rising sun, paying homage to the customs, traditions, and landmarks of Japan's Kansai region. It's going through, I think, September 12th, the summer display featuring intricate replicas of significant sites in Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara. The Bellagio website describes the conservatory as across the lobby from the front desk is an opening through which a glass ceiling rises up to 50 feet. This is the beautiful conservatory. The ceiling framework and beams are sculpted green metal of oxidized copper called verdigris, set in floral patterns. Okay, don't panic, people, but it looks like we're about to become lunch. So what looks like a lucite hoop on both sides of us is actually a perfect stream of water. I'd put my hand through it to prove a point, but that would be my last video on the conservatory here at the Bellagio. You heard of the Eye of the Tiger. We're now in the Mouth of the Dragon. The colors here are simply stunning, and I really encourage you guys to check out the evening conservatory video that's coming out shortly. It's just as beautiful, if not more. You know, I made an assumption, and that was wrong of me to do that to you guys. I just failed to mention that everything here is organic. There's no plastic flowers or silk flowers. Everything here is alive and living. Okay, now I feel like Dragon Vomit. What a great name for a punk rock group. Dragon Vomit. One of the Redcoats told me that one of the most popular features here at the conservatory are the flowered butterflies, and they try to incorporate them into all their displays, whether it's fall, summer, winter, or spring. Of course, they're done up in different flowers depending upon the season. Overhead, you'll see the lights that light up this place beautifully at night, so again, make sure you check out the evening conservatory video. Oh, hello, Kitty. Hello Kitty makes her first appearance here at the Bellagio Conservatory, and I don't think it's gonna be her last. She's very popular. Alright guys, this has been a very exciting and beautiful afternoon here at the Bellagio Conservatory, but my hands are itching to get on some casino chips and green felt. So more exciting videos coming from Las Vegas, so stay tuned. Coming up next on the New York channel, we are going to visit the Venetian, a Sands hotel and casino, one of the most opulent hotel and casinos on the Las Vegas Strip. I stayed at the Palazzo not too long ago, which is a sister hotel right next door to the Venetian. They're both attached, and very expensive to stay here, but if you get a deal like I did, then it's definitely worth doing your homework and staying here. I had a fantastic time, and I'm hoping to come back soon.
You're a douchebag, old man.
Seriously? Elvis just called me a douchebag and an old man. I am not an old man. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.